All right, we're back here. Now we're going to be covering question number 4 of the AP Calculus exam, and we're going to be covering part B here. Now, part B is an interesting question because I knew that a question like this would definitely be on the exam, but let's see if you got this one correct. What it wants us to identify here is looking at what we talked about in part A here. If you haven't seen that one, go back to the other video. Find all the values on X that have a critical point. So what's a critical point? A critical point, if we're talking about G, would be when G prime of X or of T equals 0. So when it equals 0 or undefined, so we need to identify when does G prime equals 0. But the question is, do you know how to find G prime? You should, because we will have to use the fundamental theorem of calculus part 2. So G prime would simply be equal to f of x. So we need to look on our graph and see when f of x is equal to 0, which would be here at 4. Now, think here that they're asking when f of x is equal to 0. That's a different question than when's there a horizontal tangent on f of x. So common mistake here is a lot of folks probably went with x equals -2, but that is not what they're asking. We have to use the fundamental theorem of calculus part 2. When we take the derivative of this thing, all we do is simply plug an x in. So f prime of x would just be when f of x is equal to 0 at x equals 4. So a simple explanation here for one like this would just say, hey, when G prime equals 0, represent a critical point. And you will get enough credit if you just wrote that. All right, that's all I got for this one. See you in the next one here to wrap up question 4.